Ben.
Hello.
Hello. I'm doing this. This is
Hello.
this is called Framed.
What's that about then?
It's basically a puzzle thing where you put comic book frames in the right order,
All right.
and that's it. That's all you got to do. That's the premise.
Neat.
Oh, but the underlying story is that you are a spy with information that people are after.
Neat.
That's what I've learned from the frames that I'd played previously. So, for example, you've got to swap these two over, right?
Mm.
Because he's gonna light the cigarette, and there's no point doing the cigarette before he's lit it, right? So this is what happens if we carry on as it is, right?
Right.
So we swap those two over, have another crack, and we'll get to the hallway before Matey turns up,
To avoid the guard.
and then we'll carry on through. Make sense?
Neat. Yeah. Oh no.
Okay. So we want to do that, I believe, and then that one, and then we do that.
Oh.
Sneaking.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine.
There we go. So that's the premise of this game.
Right. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, you got shot.
Yeah. So we have a topic.
Yeah, it's been quite an eventful couple of weeks. Really.
Yes.
I mean, let me just revise my list. Perusing. What have I got? Come on, load, damn it. Please. Thank you. Should we start with my favourite story of this week?
Go on then.
Well, there's one thing I know about you. It's that there's two things you like: Coldplay and fucking people who are already in relationships.
You
And
don't
speaking
know
of
me
which,
anywhere near as well as you think you do.
you like Coldplay.
Coldplay are fine. I wouldn't say I like them. I like the odd song of theirs, and that's about it.
Okay, if there's one thing you're sort of neutral on, and one thing you like, it's that. And there was a news story which combined both of these things, and has taken the internet by storm. Have you heard about this? I imagine you have.
Yes, how could I not have heard about this thing that populated every fucking piece of
It
information
was
on the internet for
fucking
about 3 days
everywhere.
whilst I was basically bedbound? Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
this
that.
thing has infuriated me beyond.
Has it?
Yes, it has. I'm already pissed off talking about it.
Now, when I say it's my favourite, I have sort of reservations about.
What it is the CEO's been bollocked for something, and that's what you like about it.
Well, all right, part.
Is that? I think that's a fair assessment.
I also just think it's really kind of interesting in the sense that
You're simple.
this shut up, you
It's true.
fucker. No, it's not. This thing has sort of taken the internet by despite, being quite innocuous. It's only because of their reaction that it did. It's very much the Streisand effect. Their attempts to cover it up are the very thing that made it so newsworthy and attention-worthy. For those of you that don't know, there was a Coldplay concert, and they had the live cam, and they caught two people in an embrace. The man quickly ducked out of the way when he realised he was on camera, and the woman turned her back to it. And Chris Martin, is it?
Yep.
Said either they're very shy or they're having. And wouldn't you know, they are having an affair. It's a CEO and the head of HR,
Yes.
which is, and this thing went everywhere. Why do you hate this so much?
Because it was just overdone. So horribly, horribly overdone.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm fed up with it.
Are you sure it wasn't just because you were ill and annoyed?
No, it's because it was just every fucking where. Every fucking person was trying to get their own fucking version of it.
Yeah.
And it was annoying me.
Yeah, it was fucking everywhere.
Like,
just crazy, man.
way.
Fucking crazy. I have two main reservations about this. The first thing, I feel very sorry for spouses involved.
Okay.
But this is now, I don't know whether it makes it better or worse for them. Their partners who are cheating on them are now a source of sort of worldwide mockery. I don't know. The second thing is, I can very easily see this going really, really horribly wrong. Because I think one of the woman involved posted something asking people to please stop. It's like, oh, okay, what if someone kills themselves? That's gonna be bad, isn't it?
Well, yes, it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But no one's going to think about that.
Well, no, not
No one's
going
to give a shit. It's going to keep happening. There's going to be these memes that
Yeah.
we're all already fed up of.
And then they'll all say, there'll be loads of opinion pieces going, we took this was taken too far by people who definitely want nursing too. I heard he's an arsehole.
Okay, I heard he resigned.
Yeah, he did. I heard he was very mean to staff. Culture of bullying beforehand or something.
Well, you know, all the more reason to resign, isn't it?
You're very grumpy about this.
I'm so fed up with it. It was on my list as well, but it was on my list because it had only just happened.
I mean, it was everywhere.
Exactly, literally, that is the issue.
Everybody was fucking parodying it.
And that's what's annoyed me. Is just there was no escaping.
That's the thing that sort of stands out to me. That,
3
but
days.
you sort of couldn't. I mean, I was on Reddit and it was fucking everywhere. There were so many people on other jumbotrons reenacting it, like mascots at a football game, and Stephen Colbert parodied it, and you know, lots of other people. It's crazy. I mean, if they just carried on like normal, nobody would have ever really.
No, it's true.
It's very much the Streisand effect in action. So yeah, that's my one of my favourite news stories this year, I think.
Okay.
But I get your frustration.
It just went on and on, man.
Yeah.
So we'll run along there. We'll go down, across, up.
Across and up.
We want to do that one first because we need that. That's what we want to do. I think.
So the letters don't really mean anything.
Well, they started in the order of the
Love
that
Shack.
would be for the company that made the game. But now we've moved them because it makes more sense for us to go this way and do this, so that we can dodge everyone that we need to dodge. Hopefully. Speaking of online and bullying,
Yeah.
there's a bit of a doesn't happen very often legal matter, isn't there? Coming up.
Is there?
There is. It's revolving someone being sued by a French.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't happen often.
This is what's her face, isn't it? The American conservative pundit, whose name I can't remember, but I can picture her.
I don't know them. I don't care who they are. I just think it's interesting that this is
She's being taken to court by, I want to say Nicolas Sarkozy, but that's not it.
No, it's
the French president, Macron, and his elderly wife. Because she has accused of being trans.
Yeah, basically. But it's not the
Which-
accused. It's for willful repeating despite knowing it's not true.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. She knows it isn't true. It is defamation.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, doing that brings us to there. We need to come out on a blue. But the trouble is we haven't. We've come out on an orange. So that starts orange to blue. It's blue to orange. Orange again to blue. This is the one where we get to flip which way round we're doing it, isn't it? But the trouble is, we need to go into this one in blue as well. Oh, I know what we'll do. Okay, yeah. Oh, no, that's the same situation.
Why don't you move 3 to place a 2?
So you want that?
I don't know. I guess. Does that work?
Well, no, because what's going to happen is we're going to run around the orange corner, down along the blue, and then straight into him. And he's going to gun us down or stop us. Like so. So, hence, we need to deal with a blue thing first. So, that's blue.
Okay.
That's blue. We're dealing with blue. We need something that's... We're going to come from orange. I should think that is going to get us stopped as well, but we'll watch and have a look. I've sped it up a little bit because it's... Oh, okay. Okay, so ends blue, ends orange, stays orange because we run across. Orange, blue. Maybe we're still in the same situation. Twat him. Problem solved.
Yeah. You ever talk about the fight the Macrons allegedly had
No.
on that plane?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, there was video ages ago of her allegedly slapping him or getting annoyed at him, but it seemed more playful from what I saw. Oh, that entire relationship was weird.
It's famous, isn't it? That's the problem. Famous relationships don't tend to...
I mean, she did also famously meet him when she was a teacher and he was a pupil.
Yeah. So, you know.
Which ain't great.
It's very morally questionable.
Tis a bit iffy.
How did your thing go last Thursday? The reason why we didn't record.
Fine, yeah.
Was it worth not being here?
I guess.
That's a no, isn't it?
I did miss it,
Yeah, well.
but, you know.
I ended up recording Wednesday night instead. Getting it all edited Thursday.
Lovely. Who dat?
A woman spy.
Women can't be spies.
Tell that to a lot of vagina. Or pussy galore.
Pussy Galore wasn't a spy, she was a pirate.
I don't give a fuck.
Pussy Galore's flying circus.
There we go.
Well. Would you like another topic?
She gets moving, doesn't she? Yeah, go on. Seeing as you don't want to talk more about this roleplay thing that you did.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Um,
I had a feeling it might be like that, but figured I might as well ask you so that you don't think I just don't give a fuck.
Well, the place I work at had some emergency service people come over to do a role play, and they needed volunteers to help out.
Oh, okay.
It was interesting and fine. And they had people pretending to be injured and getting in the way deliberately, things like that. Yeah. Anyway,
Fair enough.
I watched a documentary recently.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I don't
it was
believe
on
you.
Netflix. Do you remember Balloon Boy?
No, I don't think I do.
Well, Balloon Boy was a thing that happened in 2009 when
Oh, is
this
this some
couple,
kid in the weather balloon?
yes, they released a flying saucer, a gas balloon that looked like a flying saucer in Colorado. And then they said that their 6-8-year-old son was trapped inside it. And it was a huge media storm. Helicopters were up in the air and the cops chasing. They found the balloon like 7,000 feet in the air,
Mm.
and they were recording it. And pundits were speculating, like, maybe could he? Is he going to survive? It's very cold up there. And then it landed, and they went to check, and he wasn't in there. And everybody was like, "Oh God!" And somebody said that, "Oh, I did see something that looked like it might be falling from the balloon." It was like, "Oh shit, he fell out. This is awful." um, and then he shows up in the attic.
Yes.
He comes out and is like, "I'm hungry." And they're like, "Oh my God, you were in the attic all along." And they did an interview with Wolf Blitzer, and the kid was asked what was going on, and he said we did this for a show. His parents were like, "What?" And the whole thing was a hoax. This documentary on Netflix, yeah, this documentary on Netflix has the parents in it, and they still strenuously deny that it was a hoax, but it clearly was. Um, they had video footage of the balloon launching, and one of the other kids saying, "Falcon, who's the 6-year-old, he was allegedly in it. Falcon's gone missing. We can't find him. I think he's in the." And the acting is execrable. It's clearly a phony. Um, there was other things as well, like the wife failed. She confessed to it in custody. She said, like, "Yeah, we made it up for a show. The kids knew about it a bit, um, and, and then because she's Japanese, I think, and said, "Oh, my English isn't very good."
Oh no,
Well,
I bet.
I don't know. It's hard to accidentally do that. Um, yeah, it was just these people are so clearly completely full of shit.
To be honest, most
Completely
people
full of
are
shit.
kind of full of shit a lot of the time.
You weren't this week, were you?
No, no, I wasn't. It was not pleasant.
Pooping.
It wasn't pleasant.
Yes. Yeah. It was a fraud. It was a fraud for attention, and these people are appalling liars. Appalling liars.
Bastards. I don't think this is going to do the job, you know? I think we want to do that first, maybe.
It's interesting because this is part of the. I mentioned ages ago. Netflix released a really good 3-part documentary. Um, Woodstock 1993 or something, which was a disaster, and that was really really good because it escalated naturally. It was a satisfying conclusion, you know. And they sort of jumped on this train wreck um, premise, and this balloon boy thing was part of that. And they also did. Do you remember the well? They have a one called Poop Cruise.
Yes,
Just
I had recently been reminded of this thing that.
yeah, it was that ship that lost power and everybody was shitting everywhere. Ugh.
Hang on a
That's
second.
only marginally less appealing to me than just being on a.
Than being on a what?
Than being on a cruise, just
Oh,
a normal cruise.
That's not where we want to go, is it? Oh, this isn't helping us at all, Ben. Let's see what happens if we do that. It's more complicated now. We have to rotate stuff. Because we'll go down, and that'll bring us back up then, and next to this fella, presumably. No, behind this one. But then we'll go up again. So we need to swap those two over, I guess. But we need to end up going up because we need to be behind these guys, not in front of them. So it's really quite complicated. Down brings us up. Brings us down.
This is quite an interesting idea for a game. Is it?
There we go.
To the left, right.
Happy days. Let's see what goes horribly wrong for us to start with. And we can plot around it, you see. Oh no, we go up the stairs and walk into a spotlight.
Whoops.
When clearly... you see.
Clever. Well, surely you can move the spotlight as your character is moving through the screens, by avoiding them entirely.
No, I can't. But this is going to be fine. The reason it's going to be fine is because we're going to go across there. The searchlight is down. We'll go down these stairs, up the ladder, dodge the guy, down the pipe. Trump's been getting a bit of flack lately, hasn't he?
Who, Trump?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, because... yes, it's rather interesting. And it's perhaps been exaggerated by the media. Which I'm sceptical of.
You're cutting out for me.
It might be exaggerated by the media, who seem to consider this a massive turning point, which I am sceptical of.
I think it's because it's his base.
Yes, but it certainly seems to have rattled things up a bit.
Yes.
So, would you care to explain what's going on?
Well, I mean, the big thing at the moment is about the Epstein paperwork.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, because we just keep banging on about Epstein. And the latest thing that has specifically got Trump under pressure is that birthday card.
Yeah.
Yeah, the birthday card that had some sort of lewd comment in it, and which he had signed and drawn a doodle around. Him being Trump, and a guy who has previously said that he doesn't doodle, but has also professionally said that he does doodle. So it's all a bit, his excuse is very bullshit. What was it? He used the word enigma, and one of the arguments is that he doesn't know what that word means, or what that word is. He doesn't even know that word. And another one is that he doesn't draw, and both of those things are disproven in video footage and his own autobiography. So,
Well, the gist of this is that there's a lot of pressure to release the Epstein files, because kind of across the board, a lot of people want to know whether major public figures and figures of influence went to, child abuse island.
Which is reasonable.
And Trump don't really want to release them for reasons best known to himself, which may or may not include the fact he's mentioned numerous times. And this base are kind of not too happy
No,
about that.
I think that's perfectly reasonable
Yeah, it's yeah,
for them to not be happy.
yeah.
Um,
It's like yeah, they promised transparency, and now we have what many people, rightly or wrongly, are viewing as a list of elite paedophiles. Whether it's as straightforward as that is highly doubtful, but yeah, that's what people seem to view it as. And the guy who said he was going to clean up the isn't releasing it, isn't doing anything about it, and is flat out denying its existence.
yeah, of course he is. Why wouldn't he?
And instead, they've released FBI files on Martin Luther King.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that'll distract everyone.
Yeah.
And they've
Yeah.
also do you know who the big fuck's sake, I fucked that right up. Do you know who the latest group to take a proper swipe at him are?
The Women's Institute.
Funnily enough, no.
Okay, who?
South Park.
Oh yeah, they showed him in bed with not Saddam Hussein, Satan, replacing Saddam Hussein, who was once Satan's lover boy.
Yes, this is quite a step for the South Park people to have taken, I would say.
Mm.
It's quite a statement to have made.
Mm.
They've gone proper, full on, and it's not even like dodgy likeness. It's full on his face, but Canadian animation style. So,
yeah.
they have really going in for him, and this being a couple of days after it was announced that a certain TV show was getting cut.
Yes, I was going to mention that. Stephen Colbert announced that his late show, or the not just his late show, the late show itself, will stop running in May of 26.
Yes.
And the reason cited was viewing figures or something.
Because
and
what, sorry?
Was viewing figures or something like that, or it's unsustainable and late night talk shows are sort of dying out, and people have argued
was the argument, yeah.
And people have argued that actually that's not really the case, and there might be more going on. I.e., apparently there's a merger. As I understand it, the network is trying to merge with another network, and they need government approval in order to do that. And Stephen Colbert has been a frequent and outspoken critic of Donald Trump, and perhaps getting rid of Colbert is there to sort of sweeten the deal for the administration.
Yes, path of least resistance was, I thought, the phrase I've seen used.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that seems a reasonable thing for people to think might be the case, considering.
I mean, maybe.
I do lose money, but they're very popular.
I mean, that's true. I mean, I'm sort of coming at it from a British standpoint, where I don't really like, American talk shows of that nature, and I don't really have that same cultural reverence for the late night American talk show.
Okay.
So, I mean, I can see it maybe not being as profitable as they should like. As we should maybe cancel this and put the money into something that might be more profitable, because, I mean, it's been mentioned before that maybe late night talk shows are dying out in America.
Yeah.
It's something that's been touched on before, so it's not like there's no basis for that argument.
No, absolutely.
So I don't know. I want to say I'm skeptical, but I'm sort of gonna stay out of this one, I think, and just sit, watch, and listen. I think.
I mean, it's probably the safest bet, to be honest with you. But
yeah.
It's just a shame, isn't it, that we're in this situation where.
Well, if what Colbert and his allies are claiming is true, it's kind of scary.
Well,
Okay?
yeah, because who's next at the end of the day? Because
Us.
ultimately, they're just.
Are we on the chopping block?
Doubtful. We don't cause enough drama.
Maybe we should.
Run thingy, knock that over. Run past there, maybe.
Stopping the train. Is it locked?
I think it's almost right. I think we just need to move this one
Yeah.
after.
I think you put that one as the penultimate one. Yeah, do that. That's probably the right way to do it. I think.
No.
Oh. Well, no, because... Okay. So if you pull the cord, it knocks this stuff out. Okay.
Let's see what if we.
Okay, didn't.
No, it's walking past it that causes the problem.
Oh, you killed a man.
Okay, so I know what we need to do. I've got it now. We need to get rid of the filler. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just go where I want you to go. There we go. We need the filler so that somewhere for it to run so that we can then put this back so she can pick up the keys. That he's carrying, that he'll drop. So then we can open the door. Hopefully with enough time to get out before we get shut.
Yeah.
There we go. We've had a couple of deaths.
Okay. Do you want to do those now?
I mean, just to do them. Unless you
Okay.
want to talk more about. Is there any particular reason to hold them?
Well, no, I suppose not. Yes. Well, we've had 3 deaths actually. They tend to come in 3.
Yes, well, only 2 of them caught my attention. So.
Well, one of them was some guy who was on the Cosby Show, which was much bigger in America than it ever was here,
Yes.
and he drowned or something. Yeah, but the one that struck my mind, Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes, that is the one that caught most people's attention.
Which I have to say, kind of surprised me.
What, did you think he'd already died?
No, I don't know. I sort of saw it and went, oh, for some reason I didn't expect him to die.
Well,
I don't know.
He did his tour, didn't he? His final show.
Yeah. I don't know. I just never thought of him dying. Maybe it was all the jokes of him like living forever because of all the drugs and. But yeah, I mean the media's been flooded. Been mentioned the thing, but also a lot of talk about how nice he was and how fun he was. And Ozzy Osbourne, from what I've seen, just strike me as like. And he got to go out on a real high. I mean, he got it. I think what most people would probably want before they die. One last hurrah. Got his last in. Raised a shit ton of money for charity. And died surrounded by his family and loved ones.
What more could a man want?
So, yeah, you sort of can't really beat that. Pretty great. And yeah, he seemed like a bloody nice guy, and he was funny, and yeah, I liked him, and I'm sad to see him go, frankly. So yes, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes. Have you got any quotes of his that you would like to share with the class?
I mean, there were a lot of stories that I saw. One in particular was that he gave up acid after taking like 10 tabs, spending an hour talking to a horse, and the horse told him to fuck off. And he was like, okay, I better give this up. Um, Apparently, when he first met Sharon, because she was the daughter of the manager of the band he was in, Black Sabbath, and he came into the office with like a tap round his neck, like a bathroom tab, and he said that this was because he was doing a lot of weed, and he thought, well, it would be good to have a tap around my neck in case I get thirsty.
Okay.
Which sort of amused me. Um, um, yeah.
I'm fond of the time he went to the Canadian Grand Prix
Mm.
and was asked if the dogs were with him, and he said no, they're at home shitting. This is on a live grid walk recording.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's the
Yeah,
first one
were.
complete.
Yeah, they shit all over the place. What, the first game?
I think that might be, yeah.
Mm.
Framed one finished. Based on that.
Well, yeah, there's other Ozzy Osbourne stories. He was always just a pretty cool guy. And there was that clip that came up recently. It says sometimes I'm kind of scared of being Ozzy Osbourne, but it could be worth doing.
Well, yeah. Are you
Bloody nice
familiar with
guy.
any of his acting roles?
He was in he was in a shitty B movie that was on Wheel of the Worst on Red Letter Media, where he played a guy complaining about high heavy metal music. And he was in Little Nicky.
Well, that's just crashed. It's interesting.
Oh.
Fair enough. It wasn't Little Nicky. That's the one that I always think of.
Yeah.
And I quite enjoyed Little Nicky as a film. One of few people, I think. But I do enjoy it.
Yeah, he seemed pretty cool. Yeah. And I was genuinely sort of surprised to see that he died. As I said, it was like, I think you're doing the first one again, are you?
No, because of what it did, I thought maybe it hadn't finished.
Alright.
But I'm gonna do the second one because that's taken us back to the start of the first one, hasn't it?
Good.
So
Yeah.
I'm not doing the whole thing again. If it crashed out, then fuck it. As far as I'm concerned, the first one's complete.
You live to a fair old age, really, given everything. 71. So yeah, in China.
Somewhere in Southeast Asia.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, and who's the other fella?
Well, today,
Mm.
Hulk Hogan died.
Yes, most famous, of course, for Gremlins 2.
Yeah. Kind of a divisive, shitty person, really.
Yeah, that's.
His sort of legacy was tarnished by the fact, like, made some really racist remarks or something. I watched the documentary on Vince on Netflix, who was the guy who founded the president of WWE. And there was a story in there about how Hulk Hogan, well, Jesse Ventura wanted the wrestlers to use, and Hulk Hogan obviously was told about this as a wrestler. It was very hush hush, and Hulk Hogan immediately went to Vince and told him everything, and Jesse Ventura was fired. So that was pretty shitty. Big lit booty of him.
Well, that's what you're going to be like, isn't it, if you're one of those sorts of people?
But he was. People have been saying he's the most famous wrestler of all time. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. He's definitely up there.
I mean, how many
I know.
other wrestlers can you think of?
Well, I mean, I can probably name slightly more than you can.
Because you've watched this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Iron Sheik.
I'm familiar. Yep.
All right. Well, the big ones to my mind are Andre the Giant and that chap who's invisible or something.
Okay. Whose name you can't even remember.
Yeah,
John Cena.
John Cena.
Cena.
Smegma, yeah, John Cena.
You've also got Big Show, Undertaker, Triple H.
Chris
Uh,
Benoit. Chris
uh,
Benoit, of course.
what about? Was there a Jericho? Is it or Chris Jericho or something like that?
Yeah,
And that's before you get to the likes of Alexa Bliss, Ronda
yeah,
Rousey.
yeah.
Um,
Jet, Panther, Electro,
so you know, there's a lot out
Hugh,
there.
Grew, Barney McGrew,
Cuthbert
Cuthbert,
Dibble and Grub.
Dibble and Grub, yeah. Famous wrestlers, of course, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, but
At what
I
point
guess
were you just making shit up there? When did you start just making shit up?
Chris Benoit was real, but I only know that because he killed his wife and his son.
So after everything after that, when I was still naming legit ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Cool. Good to know.
as a layman, the ones I would cite as the big ones are as I say, Andre the Giant. But Hulk Hogan was like, from that documentary, one of the golden ages of wrestling, or the first golden age of it, before you get into what is referred to as the Attitude Era, which is what I remember with the action figures of wrestlers and stuff. But yeah. Also choked out an TV,
Choked out of what?
an interviewer.
Oh.
He went on a chat show, and the guy was like, "Oh, it's all fake. It's all fake." So, "Oh, I'll show you how fake it is," and put him in a headlock, and maybe squeezed a bit too hard or held too long, and the guy and fell to the floor and whacked his head and got up and was like, "Let's go to commercial."
Jesus.
And of course, he was sued. So
Well, quite rightly. What's the point of? Jesus Christ! I was trying to get back on the bloody thingy for Jetty.
what?
Which are you been watching any of this?
Yeah, I have, but it froze for a bit.
Oh, okay. Your connection's been shite, so maybe that'll do it. Maybe the bike's a red herring. Maybe the bike's not a red herring. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Yeah, we're good. Happy days. So yeah.
It was a bit of a surprise. Two big heavy hitters, cultural icons in their own field. Dead.
In the same week, no less.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better. Downhill rather than up.
Get some bloody momentum to you.
Yep.
Whoa, splash.
Went flying. So getting the bike was definitely the right thing to do. Twat him.
Yeah.
Now we've got that problem. Right, the only one where we don't have that issue is that one. Then we have... No, we have to deal with that one then. But that implies that we're heading downwards. So we'll do that. That's what we do. I've got a good feeling about this. Maybe not a very good feeling, but a good enough feeling. Oh, it's that last one again, though. Damn it. It was... the last bloody hurdle. Where we want to go. We want that one
Good.
to be next to last.
Can you rotate any of them?
This one. Which I can rotate any which way I want. But the trouble is I can't move that one. I'm reluctant to move that one. Okay, got an idea. That's got to stay where it is. And that's got to be... So I can only move these ones.
Right.
Alright, so if I do that then, I suppose... No. Yeah?
I guess it's as good as mine.
Maybe we'll ram into him. No? Okay.
This is an interesting idea for a game.
Yes, conceptually it has options.
It is.
It's just a matter of trying to work out how to solve the thing each time. Oh, hang on. They sort of go together. Don't they?
Well, while you're... Yeah, they do a bit, but that doesn't mean anything, surely?
Not necessarily. I just think they go together better than...
True.
than other ones we've seen.
Put the penultimate one fourth.
When you say fourth...
Because that's the only one where you...
You mean here?
Yeah.
I can't move that one. I can only move these four in the
middle. Oh, can't you?
No, I did say I can only move these four in the middle and rotate that one.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, when you said you could only move those four, I thought you meant that those were the only four that you weren't certain of.
No. I literally can only move.
Oh, that's a bugger.
Which is why we need... So that's probably got to be the last one, because then we're going up that way. Most likely. Because everything else is wanting us to go to the right. On the way past. So that's got to be the last one. That makes sense if we're doing that, but it doesn't because we'd be coming down. So that's got to go there. It's this.
So you're just going to get...
Oh, wait,
you're just going to get... Yeah.
Because...
You need to come up and go past the back of him, surely, right?
I'm trying to work out which way round we need to set it so that it'll...
You need to turn it... I think you turn it one more.
No.
Do you? No, that might be right.
Trying to work out which direction it's going.
That's...
It's not helpful, but it's sorted now. This is
not
one. Because we'll slam into that one, head up.
Twat him, head up, past the backs of those two guys, and you did it.
And we only had to attack one of them.
Would you like to hear something vaguely amusing and somewhat irritating?
I have a feeling I'm going to, regardless of what I want.
What do you want?
Well, I don't know what I want, really.
Well, I don't have to.
Go on, do it, because you want to.
What? I'm not fussed.
Just do it.
I don't really want to anymore.
Yeah, well. Sucks to be you.
Well, I guess we'll never know.
Just fucking do it.
All right. So I spent a good bit of time at work working on this project that was going to simplify, to a large extent, something that was coming up. Is going to come up in September, right? It was a pretty big undertaking, and I'd been singing the praises of this for ages. It's UCAS, essentially. Okay. So the course names we've got don't match up perfectly with stuff
I
on the
remember you
UCAS
telling me
website.
last year. Yes.
Yeah. Um, and I last time I went through it all and I did my little guides and it went really, really well. And I wanted to spread that out and do it for all of them. And my team leader said, "Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do it." So I was working on that. Really happy with it. Probably the biggest contribution I've made to my department since I started, just in terms of how much it's going to simplify things. Because it really, I went on the UCAS website. It's not easy to navigate if you're a student. I can absolutely see people why they get confused.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I set it all up, and then today I find out that UCAS has sort of implemented something to simplify the process anyway. So while it doesn't mean my work is redundant, it doesn't quite have the same punch as it did because
Have
they've
you
taken
learned anything from this?
no.
Well, more
What
fool
should I
you.
have learned?
Never try.
But I want to try. Believe it or not, I actually care about doing a good job. You know, I know you fucking hate going to work every day.
That's not true. Just most days.
Yeah,
That's
but
interesting.
I enjoy contributing. So you got to do the door code, have you?
Oh yeah, and I was thinking it was 3647 because that's the order that they're on the screen. But now, do you reckon it might be 3764 because then it's 3764?
Have you got any clue?
I mean, I
Oh, there we go.
can I reiterate enough? You know, this thing on the right hand side where
Yeah, all right. I get your point. I didn't see him.
it's just
4 6 7 3 4 4 6 4 6 7 3
why
because that's the order they're flashing up in.
4673. Let's see. I hadn't noted the flashing. I was focused on the placement.
You're fucking welcome,
Yeah, well, you know,
you knob.
takes one to know one. You knob.
I'll give you knob.
You fucking wish you could. It's all moot because his fella's dead anyway.
Oh no! Stick in his wallet.
And his cigarette. It definitely didn't kill him.
What? Well, that's a fucking waste of time, wasn't it?
You say that. It ain't over yet.
Whee! Splat. I like your snazzy glasses.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch more people that are going to be allowed to vote next time, probably.
Yes.
Because that's how it works normally, is that more people have been allowed to vote since the last time, because there's more people that are eligible.
Are they letting women do it?
Well, I would say no,
I
because
hope not.
women already can.
Oh my god. That explains a thing or two, eh, guys? Hey, fellas?
Yeah, sure.
Am I right, boys? Yeah, they're letting 16-year-olds do it.
16 and 17-year-olds, yes,
Yeah,
that's the
which is
plan.
a good move. A good
Yeah, I'm
move.
all
It's
for
their
it.
fucking future. Not our future anymore now. We're all time to
You are your connection is fucking awful.
we're old, I was saying.
It doesn't stop your connection being fucking awful.
Well, probably gonna get a new internet next time. Edit it. So well, live and learn.
Jesus Christ, woman, what's she doing that for? So yeah, I think it's good as well. To be quite honest,
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
it's something that. Oh, okay. Didn't know that was a thing.
Now, if I was a terrible, terrible cynic, I would suggest that the reason Labour have done this is because younger people might be more likely to vote for more progressive and left-wing parties and less likely to vote for conservative parties in general. How true that is these days, I don't know. I've heard, which is sad.
Well, there's a lot of sad, isn't there?
Yeah, it's not the only political news we got this day.
Go on.
Well, you know, we mentioned a couple of weeks ago that what's her face was doing a political party with Jeremy Corbyn.
Oh yes.
Well, Jeremy Corbyn has confirmed it.
Oh okay. That bloody time. First time hearing.
Yeah. So who knows what that's going to be called?
Fuck's sake. Right. 6, 18, 12, 0. Let's try that. Okay. So
Well, that's something.
yeah, it does at least. So we'll do 12, 18. We'll just swap those. No. There we go. We do that.
Okay.
What do you mean save incorrect solution 3 times in a row? I didn't. I suppose it was never going to be 12, wasn't it? 6.
Bing,
It
bing,
can't be the
bing,
same as.
bing.
Well, considering that's very trial and error, that one, to start with at least. That's gone quite nicely. It's good
Yeah,
that we got
hasn't
one
it?
right, or else we'd have.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we do? We came out the blue door. I think. Is that what we did? So that'll bring us out the air vent. Past Mr. Sleepy Man. But none of these are ideal because we're right in front of Matey. Like all of them are bad for us.
Mm.
Every last one of them.
Would you like another topic?
Go on.
Did you hear about this chap who hated how woke America was with all its trans and its gays and its non-whites? That he went to a utopian place called Russia, and he has now been conscripted into the Russian armed forces and has been sent to Ukraine.
No, I did not hear about this.
Yeah, well, he has. He's getting paid basically nothing. I think they have to pay the Russian military. They went to a white, well, an American village founded by a guy who left America for the same reason. Would you care to guess how many people live in this village?
A dozen.
No, it's just them. It's just those two people.
Oh, okay.
Well, couples.
Hardly a village.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, he's fighting on the front. So yeah, Russia really great. At least there's no trans. Or something in it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. If that's how you want to think about it. I mean, it's not how I
Well,
think about it.
From
But
his from his perspective, I'm sure that's probably how he's thinking about it. Well, maybe not. I'm sure he's probably not doing so great, but
may even be dead. We had
may
some
even be dead.
other Western person involved with Russian news recently. Oh, why would you do
Or
that,
is
you
it
silly
Stephen?
sausage? Fuck's sake. He's an idiot.
Is it Steven Seagal again?
No, in this case, it's... Sorry, I just need to work out what the fuck I'm doing here, because this is getting ridiculous.
That's okay. It's alright.
Oh, I've done it the wrong way round. I needed to undo... Ah! It's this green door is being remastered. You see. So, we can do that. That means blue door first. We'll come out with blue door. And then we can swap that one in. That's what we'll do. There was a British pensioner who was found guilty of wanting to spy for Russia. That was for...
In this day and age.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
What an arse. Reminds me of, is it Melita Norwood? It was a very old woman when she was exposed to have been a spy for like 30 years in the 50s. And they didn't bother arresting her because it was like, well, you're really old. You're not going to do it again.
Well, that's what they want you to think, isn't it?
No, it's just living life.
I don't know if I can work this one out.
Right, so what? Okay, press play and just I'll see what I can do.
The problem we've got is that we need to move stuff.
So you go through there, so you run through the first door of it, which is blue, and then you come out that blue door.
Which is going to lead
Or
us,
go that
at the
way.
moment, we're going to go running straight into this fella. So we need to do that so we don't run straight into him on the right hand side.
You go through the red door, you come out that red door, hit him, go through the door.
Because we need to go through the green door, you see.
So you're going to whack him, and you
Back
come
out.
out the blue door. You go in a vent.
Yeah, we can go in the vent, but the trouble with going in the vent is that then we need to ultimately end up in the green door. Oh, fuck's sake. I forgot to move the vent. That was because I try and move.
Well, okay. What if you keep that first one where it is? So you go through the red door, come out the sleeping guy, go through the vent. You come out the vent in the other one, get rid of that guy, go through the red door, then switch it with the second one. You go past the sleepy guy again.
And we can
That's
have
not
a
gonna
look
work,
and
is
see
it?
what let's have a look and see what happens.
Whoop. Oh, he's woken up. That's not great for my cunning plan.
Well, no, it could be worse actually, because then we come up behind him.
You knock him out.
Yeah, then. Alright. But we're still stuck up there, aren't we? When we need to come out a red door, basically. We need to go in a red door to come out a red door. So we almost had it there. That puts us in the red, takes us out of red, through. Fine. Conceptually fine.
What happens if you that third one, what if that's second and you go, cause you go through the red door and then you'll come out the, or will
Say
you
that
run
again.
for the vent?
Say it all again.
Okay, so you go through the red door in the first pass,
Yes.
and then if we move the third one to that second place,
Yes. You'll come out the red door.
yeah, then where you go, you'll get caught by them.
You'll be caught by him immediately.
Okay. Well, we've got to do it in such a way where you get rid of that guy and you get rid of the guy who.
I think we're almost there.
I'm putting it together in my head. If I can go for that red door,
So that's taking down this.
his mate's going to come and help him. So you need to go out there into a blue door and then go back into a red door. Yeah, that's it. I think.
No, not quite. Almost. Now that's it. Okay, now that was hard work.
Yeah, we did it. I helped.
She's tumbling out of all sorts of bloody vents there, isn't she?
Yeah. Yeah.
Woman in a boat.
Human trafficking, of course.
Like my
Let's
last
do that.
topic until your videos.
Yeah.
Your video, I should say. Do you
Yeah.
know what's special about today?
Is it an anniversary?
I mean,
Is
every
it-
day's an
is-
anniversary.
Is it the site anniversary?
No. No.
Is she a kid?
It turns out, yes. We hadn't had a height comparison until.
No.
No.
Is
It's
it the
not-
site anniversary?
No, that's in May. You should know that by now. It's only been
Is it
14
is it the
fucking
anniversary
years.
of our video making career?
I don't know, nor do I care.
I think we did that in like September, October.
I figure at some point it'll happen and you'll tell me.
Well, I'm checking now.
Alright, well, that'll really speed this conversation along.
Right. So not counting the one I posted test, it was November 6th.
Okay.
November 6th. Okay, so what happened on the 24th? Is it Bastille Day?
Not that I'm aware of. It's not something I would celebrate.
No, Bastille Day was 10 days ago. Okay. I don't know.
Oh,
Is it your son's birthday?
No. No, it's not my son's birthday.
Okay.
Honestly. It's like a proper big thing.
Doctor Who?
No. Bless you.
I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me.
Today is the anniversary of the day they got back from the moon.
All right.
First time they went to the moon. 24th of July.
Well done.
Yeah, well
And then they had to meet Richard Nixon.
Well, it could be worse. I
Poor
suppose we
man.
need that one there, don't we? Actually. Thinking about it. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I only remember because it's my aunt's birthday, same day.
All right.
She was born literally the day they came back. And it's amusing because it was 24/7/69 in the hour,
Ah,
you know, in the way we write dates.
ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Americans don't write dates like we do they?
No, they're stupid. Why would you not do the smallest thing followed by the next smallest thing followed by the biggest
Oh,
thing?
they just have to be bloody different, don't they?
The Japanese are worse.
What do they do?
Year, day, month, I think.
That makes a sort of sense.
Not as much sense as
You know,
day, month, year.
well, no, ours is. Yeah, ours is obviously the best way to do it.
Obviously, swap them over. Kick.
Oh
Gun.
no!
Swap them back.
Shooter. Oh,
You're advocating the shooting of the child.
shoot the man.
Show me the baby.
What?
Uh,
What's that from?
some
Ghostbusters.
no. Mandalorian.
No. Oh yeah, Grunky or whatever. What's his name? Grogu.
Bloody
Baby Yoda.
Bloody Gronky. Honestly, what is it
Gronky,
with you and your? It is Grogu. You got it, but Jesus Christ, man. Do you ever think
Gronky's
before
better.
you say these things?
I couldn't give a fuck.
Do you ever think before you say this shit?
Little baby Gronky. What's wrong with little baby Gronky?
You're a liability and you know it.
No, I'm not. I'd make your not day exactly, but
Oh, that's not going to help. That's going to make things worse. Actually.
you stuck again. Do you want me to help?
Well, this is only the first time running through this properly, so Matey takes the first one, but if there isn't one there, he can't take it.
Mm.
So now we're all running that way. Now he'll go up. Oops. Because we haven't used them all. How long have we been going? Oh, you know what? It's coming up to about time to stop anyway.
All right.
So let's call that. We're about halfway through framed 2. But that's a problem
Lovely.
for myself at some point when I can be asked.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us. Which you didn't.
Bye.
Bye.